Smooth Slate. Day 2, ready music under, cue announcer. Key title, music under, cue announcer.
Hello and welcome to MSU Live,
And
a live
Frankie,
look at people and
well, keep
events
playing it.
from
Let's go.
in and around the Michigan State
Ready,
campus.
dissolve 3.
Your studio babe today is the beautiful Poison Ivy Telford, and your host today is the amazing Nick Miller.
Dissolve 3.
Thank you, Starkey, and thank you, Ivy.
Ready, take key.
Our guests on
Take
today's
key.
program are a couple of
Ready,
guys
take
that
key.
you do not
Lose
want to
key.
pick a fight with.
Lose key.
Both are MMA fighters
Ready,
from the
two.
Lansing area, and they are here today to talk about their careers, explain what MMA, or mixed martial arts, is, and give us an insider's view on what it's like to be an MMA athlete. I'd like to first introduce our guest, Tyler
Take
Boer, a local fighter
take
who
one.
is currently undefeated. And my next
one.
guest, sitting right next to him, is Travis Travesty, GR MMA trainer, local MMA star, and winner of multiple championships. Guys, thank you for taking the
take
time
one.
away from training to be with us today.
For sure.
Thanks, bro.
I first have to ask Travis, is that really your last name, Travesty? And can I call you the Flying Knee, because that seems to be how you end most of your fights?
Take one.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. And yeah, I'm legally changing my last name to
Take
Travesty.
3. Take
Why
three.
is that? What does Travesty,
Take-
what does Travesty mean to you?
Take
It means,
Yeah, take 1.
I mean, it means exactly what you
Ready,
think
take
it means.
3.
If you've thought about it already. If
three.
you've thought about that.
All right, well, how about
Ready,
you tell me
take
what
two.
you think about it?
Oh, sorry, no.
I think
First.
it means
Take 1.
I'm gonna start off with a front
3.
snap, followed up with a jab, bring him down for the real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Take 3.
That sounds extremely painful. Now,
Travesty.
you two are roommates, right? Tyler, tell me,
Take
how
one,
long have
or
you guys
two,
known
take
each
two.
other?
You know, Travis reffed my first fight in
Take 3.
October, and he, I didn't know who he was at the time.
Got my boy.
He actually invited me to his Halloween fight at the hotel in Battle Creek, and stole a bunch of towels. Don't tell the
Nice.
hotel, don't show the hotel this, but stole a bunch of towels.
I got some pillows.
He got a bunch of pillows.
Ready,
So
take
that's where
one.
we
1.
bonded, and now we're roommates.
Take 1.
So you guys have like,
We
Take
cohabitate.
three,
you
take
guys
3.
have like pillow fights and
Take
like stuff like that, like other cute roommate stuff?
It's more
Take
like
2, take 2.
he dirties the dishes and I wash them.
So
Take
what
three,
you're
take
saying
three.
is that you're kind of like the housewife of the roommate
Sure.
relationship.
Take 2,
Yeah.
take
Right, that
Cute.
makes sense.
My
Now,
baby.
Travis, it says on your Facebook, Tyler is your sibling. Is that because you're kind of his mentor?
2. Ready, take 1, take 1, take 1.
No, we're brothers.
Ready, take 3.
Brothers from a different mother.
Oh,
Brothers.
because you said brother.
Go ahead, take
Brother,
family.
not,
Right.
no, brother.
Right. Easily confused. Now, Travis,
Ready,
you teach
take
MMA. Tell me,
1.
how do you prepare people for this type of fighting?
Take 1.
Well, you have to give them a lot of encouragement. If you're not mentally prepared, you're nothing. Like,
Ready, take 3.
you can be the biggest muscly dude in the world, but if you don't think you can win, then you're not going to.
Take 3.
Now, Tyler, just to clarify for our viewers at home, can you just
Take two,
explain
ready,
to
take
us
two.
what exactly is MMA?
Take 2.
Yeah, for sure. MMA is mixed martial arts. It's bringing your best special abilities, whether it be
Take
boxing or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or even wrestling. There's other forms of fighting such as judo. My
fu.
favorite street brawling, honestly. I
Yeah?
gotta say, Kimbo Slice. You know, he's sweet, but yeah, cage fight. I mean, you can fight in a ring too.
They pushed the shot.
So it's not always cage fighting. That's why they call it MMA.
Ready, take 3,
That's
take
cool.
3.
It's like a lot of different types of things mixed into
Yeah.
one.
If we could get camera
That's
2 to
pretty
just
cool.
move in a little
So,
bit on it.
so do you have to kind of prepare, Tyler? Like, do you have to prepare
take
for
two.
all styles of fighting, or is there? How does that work?
I like
Me
to
too.
film study my opponents before. I like to take a fight a
Me
month in
three.
advance to train for a specific fighter. My fight next week, I'm actually waiting for this kid to throw a kick. So I'm either gonna catch his kick and throw a right hook, or
Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva.
I hope
Take
he's
three.
not watching. He's gonna know your strategy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
No.
he knows.
He should already know it's coming.
Keep it on.
All
keep
right,
it on.
now Travis, I've heard
Ready, one.
that MMA fighters can kick so hard because you make your legs insensitive to the pain. Is this true?
Take 1.
Yeah, it's more common in Muay Thai, but we kick trees or poles, especially metal poles,
Ready, take 3.
because they clang when you kick them, and it gives you a mental boost
Ready, take 3.
when you
take
hear
three.
the clang.
So if I was just walking down the street, I could possibly
Ready, take
spot
one.
you kicking trees.
Yeah,
Take one.
or a fire hydrant.
Wow.
Ready, take
And
3,
does
take
this
3.
not shatter your toes?
Take 1, take 1.
No, you don't connect with the toes
Take
there. You can break
three.
toes.
Take
So you usually use the instep
Ready, take
or
1, take
even
1.
your shin. Use your shin. That kills.
So,
Take three.
smashing your shin against a metal pole.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty fun. Now, Tyler,
Ready, take
how
two,
long
take
have
two.
you been
Or
fighting,
hands.
and how did you get
Take two.
into it?
I started fighting before I actually, started my MMA debut.
Three.
I would go ride my bike down to some local gyms and train. I never really got into it at the time because I didn't know where to fight at, and I wasn't for sure who to trust on where to fight because they like to just feed you to the wolves at certain promotions. We're not going to name any names.
Ooh, sounds
So-
a little hostile.
So,
Take three.
you know,
Name some names,
but
bro.
Yeah,
definitely
why don't you name some names?
the Marines
Hey,
got me into
camera
fighting.
one, could we get a
Went off
two
to the
shot of
Marines
them?
in boot camp, and that's where we started fighting. Snuck into the barracks next door at night and would fight each other one-on-one in the showers, so I didn't have to do fire watch.
So,
Nice.
so you began your fighting career
Take three.
naked fighting.
No,
Other
no, we
gentlemen.
were close.
Ready.
Oh, okay.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Just want to
But
clarify.
the showers were on.
Take one.
It was a rainy experience.
It's
All
slippery.
right.
It's training.
Now, Tyler, is it true you're undefeated?
Hey, that's very true.
Tell me, what's your record?
My record's 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
And
Take three.
so, what were the type of fighters that you were put against for those 3 fights?
Ready.
Mostly just kids who were coming off the streets who
Take
could
it.
think
Yeah,
they could
take
fight.
two it. Two, I
Just-
think
but
that
they
is right.
couldn't.
Or is it
Not
honestly.
trained, not well prepared.
They
And
knew how to
ready,
fight
three.
like naturally, but they didn't train
Or take
themselves
two,
mentally.
Take two. Or let's go
for
to two.
me.
Yeah, two.
And when's your next fight?
Or take
My
three.
next fight is next week, Saturday, May 8th, in Jackson for the
30
Michigan
seconds to
Theater
commercial.
Beatdown.
Take
Wow.
three.
Um,
Beat down.
now, Travis, tell me, how'd you get into MMA?
Take,
Well,
take one.
I grew up watching my brothers do it,
Ready,
and
take three.
they were moderately successful, but I took it to a whole new level.
We got 50
and
seconds commercial. Ready, take three. Take three.
Guys, unfortunately, we got to take a quick commercial break. I can't wait. And when we get back,
Ready,
we will
take
see
slate.
clips of both our guests fighting. We'll be right back with MSU Live.
Take slate or paid slate. Paid means full. Yeah.
Wait, I'm
Ready,
taking you.
rotate, rotate. And paid to tape.
Okay.
Can you tell her I turned in my?
Right. Oh, pretty good. Okay.
Morning.
We're coming out to.
So, what do you think then? Get an early start on that alfalfa on the back 40?
What's the hurry?
Anybody have any questions out there about
Hit the
anything?
snooze.
I don't know.
Great
Ask my mom,
cheese
I
comes
guess.
from happy cows.
Ready,
Happy
three.
cows come from California. Real California cheese.
Fade three. Q host.
All right, we are back in Studio D with two
Ready,
local
two.
MMA fighters. Next to me, I have Tyler
Take two.
Boer, an up-and-coming fighter
Ready,
with
one.
an impeccable record. And beside him
Take
is
one.
Travis Travesty, who
Ready,
is
three.
an MMA teacher, fighter, and champion.
Take three.
Now, Tyler, I have a clip of you
Ready, two.
winning a fight against a gentleman named Dave McClendon. It's actually your Facebook profile picture,
Yeah.
I'm told, of you choking him into submission.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about
two.
prior to this fight?
I took the fight on a week's notice. At first, I was like, I don't want to fight this guy,
Ready,
but I've
three.
met him before. He's actually a Marine. And so I was like, all right, well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? So
Right on.
Take
Now, let's take a
Ready,
look at
roll
that
clip?
fight. We have a clip right here of that fight against Dave
okay.
McClendon.
We got a clip.
Here it is.
Roll clip.
So what's happening in this fight right here?
You know, I'm trying to find my reach right now. I'm circling.
We're gonna be
He's
coming out
actually
to three,
he fights southpaw, so he hits with his left hand. Yep, just like that. And that punch did nothing to me. So you know, we're gonna scrap here a little bit.
Right.
You might see on the schoolyard. So I go in for the takedown and get into side control, and he actually has control of my head right now.
But you're not in danger.
What's happening here?
You know, I'm just trying to catch my breath, just trying to relax, stay calm. I'm gonna get my hooks in here with my feet, so I trap them.
That's you on the left.
Now I'm just gonna lay here for about a good minute and just relax.
Getting your strength. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna care what anyone says or anything. There's about 1,000 people watching me right now, yelling and cheering. Yeah, he hits me